And Moses said, it's not the first time we're dealing with this, where God's people's hearts have been discouraged by the actions of the body. Look at verse 10. And the Lord's anger was kindled the same time, and he swore, saying, hello? When you take the blessings of God, the very much cattle, and you naturally look to cattle country, carnally, and you decide that I am not going to go all the way with God's plan because it's going to be difficult. I mean, that's possible. I know none of us in here so relax and are talking about you. But do you know that it's possible that we can camp? That God has called you for more, but you settle. The gifts, the grace, the talents, everything that God has placed in you, the very things that God has placed in you, the very many cattle, the very much that God has given you, the very thing that you say, satisfied. I mentioned a word earlier called selfish. Let me give you another word. There's a word called satisfied. When it comes to our money, we never satisfied. If you have $1 million, we want 2. Hello? Anybody here satisfied with the money you have? Throw your hands up in the air. None. But why is it that we can be satisfied in our walk with God to camp and say, this is enough, God? The spirit that does not want to go in will not bear the pressure to go into the perfect will of God, but will settle. One of the things I have learned, and I'm learning, and I'm genuinely, I want God to help me. If it's the devil and it's Satan, we bind that, we trample serpents and scorpions, we cast them out, we trample them. Because God make us head and not the tail, to bind on earth and bound in heaven. So we don't business if Satan vex, because we trample that in Jesus' name. But one of the things that I've been very concerned about is that not making Satan angry now, but I'm very concerned about making God angry. Because when it comes to God, I can't bind and loose and trample. And if God be for you, who can be against you? Well, let me put the proposition to you. If God is against you, who can be for you? And can I tell you that the heart of God can be angry against the very people he took out of Egypt because of this spirit here? This spirit that says, we are satisfied here. We're not seeking to enter into the promises of God because we have many cattle and cattle country and we content. Cattle, cattle country and contentment. And the anger of the Lord was kindled the same time.